Okay, confirm you can see my face. Okay, okay, team. A good afternoon, morning, evening, wherever we are. It's been great. Starting from the Arbcor, now we're migrating to OneTrade, and I know for those that were in Arbcor, we're still trying to really understand more, but it's the duty of the leaders to explain more to our participants. So as we go, but nothing is good as every day you are seeing deposit in your wallet, in your external wallet. No, not app group OneTrade wallet. Nothing as good as that. And that's what we pray that this continue. Vlad, for me, I appreciate your leadership and support. Also, most importantly, our founder, Evgeniy Levin, for I call it humanitarian services, is rendering to the community, and that's the truth. And for me, I'll always tell him to keep doing what he's doing. Most importantly, putting the community in his heart, because that should be the priority and what he is doing, currently doing. Okay. Like we say, humanitarian services means empowering ordinary people, like my former mentor, Dr. Jerry, who says empowering ordinary people to generate extraordinary income. That's exactly what App Group OneTrade is doing. Okay. So
tell me, Obong. Thank you. Tell me, Obong, can you share how big is your team right now? Yeah, approximately, and what rank you are now already?
Yeah, my team is 1,807. Currently, I'm on grand rank as we
Amazing.
speak. I think it was in 5 days.
You were the fastest actually reaching grand rank. So
Yes.
really, congratulations one more time, guys. Let's applause to really Professor Bong. He been for us for quite some time. Also from almost from the beginning with Arbcor, and he showed real what is true leadership. Loyalty, and he keep believing. Like you guys, if you haven't kept believing, you wouldn't be here today. So we really appreciate very much Professor Bong and his team, what you're doing, guys. You've been such a great impact for the community, for the business. And like I love to say, like you're the spirit, the spirit of the Arbcor, OneTrade. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I really, 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 really appreciate. So, team, please, let's do our best. It's not, we don't need to force people. We just need to show people the result. That's just it. Let people make their personal decision to invest. Our duty as leaders is to show them the result. This is my result, my daily result. This is my weekly result. Let them make their decision. But please, we shouldn't force anyone, say you must join. We shouldn't guarantee anyone. But as leaders, we need to do what? We need to educate, inform people, and show just the result speaks for itself. Thank you, Vlad, for all the support and guidance you've been giving Nigeria Africa team and Nigeria Africa team on the call. Thank you very much for all the support. Please, let's keep winning. The sky is the limit. Let's keep winning. Thank you, team.
Amazing, amazing. And Professor Bong, I'm looking forward to meet you, and your family in Montenegro. Sure. Yeah,
sure.
soon.
You will. You will.
Yeah, God bless. Definitely. God bless.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. That was our honorable leader, Professor Bong from Nigeria, leading, the African team. I would love to invite here another. We have another grant. Let me see. If you don't have another grant here yet, I would love to invite Mr. Noel. Are you there? If you're there, Noel, can you raise your hand? You want to come up, introduce yourself, just share your experience. Noel Naksky, he's royal, one of the fastest royal in OneTrade, if not the fastest. Noel, are you there? You can raise your hand and we will unmute you. Or if you are busy, we can invite someone else. Also, Noel also is qualified for the Montenegro trip, guys. We've been, it's been really hectic, I will tell you, because just the last 1 week, we had to organize 160 people. Okay, Noel, are you there? Brother, come up. The mic is yours.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, good evening, good
morning.
afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is winning here. I'm Noel here from Los Angeles, and thank you, Bilad, for whatever you do, your leadership. And just to tell everyone, we are just warming up. Imagine in just eight days, I have already over 1 million in volume. So we basically starting a good month of June. Okay,
You reach royal like in 6 days as well, like really fast. How big is your team now?
I have only 500 team, but those are
very qualified. I know leaders.
Quality investors and quality leaders. I don't need a lot, just quality people. I just took only 2 leaders and investors. So I have only a small team, but just right now we have already seven pro VIP accounts. So that's what we are looking. Yeah. So and I hope to see you in Montenegro.
So everyone is fired up. Everyone is fired up, Noel. Nobody is like, let's say, like lost the mood or lost motivation. Everyone, is fired up again and ready, to continue and fight. Right? Most leaders, like strong leaders, they're still with us today. And this is really amazing. What I want to say, guys, to you, Noel, and everyone, thank you guys for the support and belief, because without you, this wouldn't be possible. We wouldn't be having this successful, again, relaunch, let's call it. So I'm looking forward to meet Montenegro.
Yes, I hope to see you.
Okay, brother. Anything else you want to ask? Maybe you have some questions or some concerns you want to raise, or everything.
I think. Okay, can you please elaborate on the qualification for some leaders and some new members, or because on the dashboard under the qualification on the network, so our leaders will understand.
You mean to clarify more and explain about the marketing? Yeah, the compensation plan.
No, under the there's a tab where there's a qualification. It says qualification, and then the percentages.
Okay. This is some new feature that they just added. I need to first I need to first learn a little bit more about it, and definitely I'll share next time. Okay, Noel.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Okay, God bless you.
Thank you. God bless.
Okay, guys, any other leaders that are here, I would like to invite. We have any more royals or let me see. Let me go through the questions. We had some questions in our from the beginning. Would like to know that terminated finished working members will be removed from the structure or will be staying in our old structure. I can answer this question. Kushi, yeah? Kushi Prince. Everyone who terminated their, who terminated their account, they will lose their, they'll lose their positions. But their slots will be available. And once they, once they make visible the tree structure, these places will be empty. That's how it was in, in Arbcor. These slots will be empty, and if they are close to you, you would be able to position someone of your, important leaders, some important partners on their places. Guys, you can also write in the chat if you have some questions, or if you want, you can raise your hand as well and speak up to the mic. This way it will be even easier for everyone. While I'm looking, who else is here? We have Marimutu from India, Diamond, very nice. Ram Bharat, okay. The mic is yours. Okay, можешь пригласить Рама?
Hi, Vlad. Nice to see you give the welcome speech and invite the leaders to talk. And it's a good thing to see the numbers growing up. I have two things, Vlad. I'm sorry, it's not a very great thing to share. I'm not sure even if it's appropriate to do it here. Yesterday, at the closing hour of the arbitrage, I received a particular amount, say, for example, 100. That 100, it was not directly credited to my wallet. It was pending, and it got credited only today. So what happened today was, when I again received at 7 p.m., the amount that was the auto withdrawal that was to be credited for the today's arbitrage, that is again on hold. It doesn't have a transaction ID. And I understood that two other friends of mine who are in Dubai here, they're also going through a similar thing. That's one, Vlad. Vlad, one more thing. Yes, from June 4th when it started like a bomb. 3.4 to 3.2, 3.1. Last 2 to 3 days, it's come down to 2%. I know the company's obligation is only 1.07. Fair enough. But is something happening that is pulling down the numbers? That's
okay,
it. These are the two questions, Vlad.
Ram, the first question, I didn't quite understand. Can I ask you again to repeat about the percentage? What did you notice? Did you miss any of your daily withdrawal or not? Ram, can you repeat again? Можешь дать ему микрофон? Опять Раму.
Yes, Vlad. Sorry, I was not very clear in the first instance. Every day's arbitrage after the 24 hours, for example, on the 10th of June, which is yesterday, I received 184 USDT. That it was not transferred. Generally, within a minute, moment the arbitrage session of 24 hours is closed, within a minute, in fact, less than a minute, it hits my Bitget wallet. Yesterday, it didn't happen. And it happened today at the time of arbitrage closing. But what has happened again, today's arbitrage earning that I was supposed to receive today, that has not happened. So it looks like there is that would be a backlog of 1 day.
Okay, yeah, it can be backlog, yeah, 1 day. But usually every 24 to 25 hours, you should be receiving your withdrawal, like without issue. So my question is, have you received all your withdrawals till today?
No, I did not receive. My arbitrage session of 24 hours is closed. It is more than 25 hours now, but it's still not received.
Okay, so it can be some glitch, because first time I hear this. Nobody else had this issue before. Have you raised the ticket already to the support?
Yes, Vlad, but I understand there could be a lot of heavy workload on the support team, but they are just giving whatever is written on the back office, which I already myself know that 10 USDT is the minimum withdrawal amount. It will take 24 hours.
Okay,
Ram, that's the same answer they're giving.
What I can ask you, send me this, more detailed information in Telegram. Do you have my Telegram account?
No, Vlad, I don't have. Sorry.
Are you in any of our Telegram groups? You can reach out to me.
I am only there in the OneTrade channel.
OneTrade channel. Okay, you can write in that OneTrade channel. Then and I'll see it. And also, who is your like a sponsor or like a team leader?
There is this gentleman called Prabhu, who introduced me to ArbCore around April.
Chandra team?
Prabhu,
Chandra team?
no, Prabhu,
Oh.
Prabhu. I think he was with Dr. JD.
With Dr. JD, okay. If it's Dr. JD, it was Chandra's team, and under him is Marimuthu, like Vinod, Anil Joshi. Maybe you're familiar with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Just write in the group which group you are. You know, raise your question, and I'll try to send it to the technical team again. Thank you. About and the last question that you asked, that you notice that decrease, yeah, slight decrease daily on what does it
Yes.
on what depends the arbitrage? The arbitrage depends on like a volatility. Also depends what kind of crypto pairs they are using. As far as I know, they're using USDT Bitcoin pairs, USDT Ethereum, and USDT Solana, and the percentage can vary. Yeah, I hear that on standard, the first day you had like also guys 3%. Yeah, at the beginning it was 3%. Now it dropped a little bit. Yeah, guys, this question, Evgeniy Levin answered many times on this question. It's arbitrage. It can vary. It's not fixed. It can be 1% tomorrow as well. It can be 2%. It can be 3%. So you should not really waste much energy on this thing. Okay. Anything that is above 1%, I never seen it less than 1% because there is always opportunities, okay, on the market. But I'll tell you, when we were starting in ArbCore and when we had just USDT, deposits, many of us was making just 1% per day, 1.2, 1.3, okay? Only after they added Bitcoin, Ethereum, we started to see a bigger, percentage. So anything that is above 1% is really good. So I hope it answered your question.
Thanks for that. Thanks for the time taken.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, reach out to me later. Okay, guys. Amit, my brother Amit is here. He wants give him the mic. Give mic to Amit.
Hi, Vlad. Thank you for unmuting me.
You're welcome. You're welcome, brother. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I wanted to ask one question. Suppose a person is bronze level, okay, and he has reached the bronze level, and he has got a cashback of $100. Okay.
Yeah.
But what is happening now? Suppose he doesn't reach silver level, but still his total business is $15,000. Okay, and he has got 3 direct active, more than 3 direct active. So will he get that $300, or he will have to wait till he becomes silver?
For the next cashback, that's a very good question, Amit, and I will answer you right away. When you go in your back office, I'm looking as you look now. When you go to the back office and you press on the cashback, right?
Okay.
And you scroll down, you see the ranks, right? You see all the ranks. And in order for him to reach, and it's written like very clearly, I'm watching silver. In order for him to reach the next cashback, he need to be a silver.
Okay. But what will happen if he's not a silver? Still, his total volume is crossing 15,000. Let's say today it crossed 15,000. Okay, and after 2 days or after 3 days he becomes silver. So will he get the cashback of 300?
Yeah. The cashback is always reserved for him. No problem with that. Whenever he rank up, he'll receive his cashback automatically.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, brother. Can you say again where you're coming from, so people know?
I am from India.
Yes.
I've received received the gold rank in 5 days.
Amazing. Congratulations. How is your team mood? Are they excited?
Yeah,
Already?
everybody, my team is 100% continuing. Nobody has discontinued.
Amazing.
Okay, and
Thank you.
we are looking forward to meet you and Evgeniy very soon.
Yes, guys, we're going to meet you. Unfortunately, it's closed now for new participants here for Montenegro event, and it was a very tight schedule. But I'm looking forward to meet you all in Antalya, in Turkey, in September.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
May I know which country are you from?
I'm from Russia. Now I'm in Moscow, living last 3 years in Moscow. This is where my wife come from. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
God bless you.
Vlad.
God bless you and your family. Okay. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, who is racing? Okay, Dr. Theodis Gamet, give him the mic, please.
How you doing, Vlad?
Hey, I'm doing good, thank you. And you?
Yes,
Good morning.
I'm doing
Good
good.
morning for you. Is it early? How early is where you are?
It's Vegas. We're in Vegas. So Dr. Amy's my wife, and so she's been chatting with you, a lot of guests. I guess you know her.
Dr. Amy is your wife.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
And so
I didn't know, but we have been like communicating like really close now.
yes, exactly. And so this is my first leaders meeting. So my team has been pushing me to take this project a little more seriously and do it. So we've been doing it a little bit. We started February 8th. We have about 1,200 people. A lot of leaders are starting to come from BG, all kinds of places, pastors, different people, because we're a humanitarian group. And so, we have over 1 million volume in our team. And, so there's, questions about, so we are going to Montenegro. So we have a lot of our $100,000 people are going, and myself, Dr. Amy. So thanks for, making that happen. It's very exciting. We're going to blow this up, big time. That's why we want to get our questions answered. We have numerous people starting to do their own meetings and Zooms and everything. So it's going to go viral for sure. So the questions I have are on the network, when is the network going to start be paying out? That's the first question. As far as paying commissions and seeing the accrues and all the data and so on.
Okay. I'm sure that you have already your team is growing. You have a network, and which rank you are, Dr. Theodis? Am I pronouncing correct your name?
Yes, Dr. Gamet. Dr. Gamet. Yeah.
Dr. Gamet. Okay.
I'm at platinum.
Okay, you are a platinum, and you have open 13 levels down.
Yes. Yep. Yes.
So, and you're not receiving. Have you started receiving like a network rewards daily from your team?
I'm receiving I'm receiving small network commissions, but I'm sure it's not correct. Because I know the partner commissions is correct. The arbitrage is working incredible. But I was just, questioning, because a lot of people aren't receiving network commissions, and so I'm sure that's because the genealogy has to come over first, and they got to figure all that out before they start paying on network. Because if we was paying, I would be at Royal right now, because all my people would start upgrading.
Actually, Dr. Gamet, that's not the case. Actually, it should be working, and this is the first time I hear that people are not receiving network rewards, because I'm receiving, and other leaders that I'm in touch with them are receiving.
Yeah.
Do you know that they have slightly adjust? It's instead of 10% that we had before, it's 3% from daily earnings. So my question will be, can you write down maybe in private message, or just tell me now how much will be how much is your volume, or you can write it in private if you don't want to.
The volume that we have, all of our volume is just our volume. There's no spillover, so we're 100% volume, and so I think we're at 1,040,000, a little over 1 million volume. We have 1,200 people.
Yes. You're already on 1 million volume. Okay, let me calculate for you. if we take that we had
because there's no data that shows like in partner, it shows you you commission on every person. It doesn't do that on network.
okay, maybe you haven't you don't know where to look at it. If you go to your back office and you
You want me to share my
scroll
screen?
down,
Can I
yes,
share my screen?
share screen. Yeah, this is actually very interesting.
Yeah, this is important because none of our team is going because of this. And so I want to like,
It's the most important, of course, for us as a
yes,
builders, networkers. You know, we want our team to grow and we want to, you know, our team to earn, of course.
yeah,
Are
it's
you
not
sharing
letting
your
me share.
screen?
It says only host can share. Yeah.
Can you give him host, please? Make him co-host.
You know, if we answer this question, man, everyone's gonna go crazy. You know, once they see
Yeah,
that
we are
a
going to
lot of
fix
people
it.
have zero commissions and they've moved up rank. Yeah.
That's very interesting. You're receiving the 5% and you're receiving the cash back. It's just the network program daily rewards are not coming correctly,
Well,
right?
it is coming, but very slow compared to um what the numbers are, and then also from um and it's not showing the data on um it's not showing the data like the partners are showing.
I see. Can you give him a co-host? I get him. Are you there?
Да.
Дай ему co-host, доктор Гамет. Okay,
Что
1
дать?
million. Co-host, можешь его сделать? Чтобы он поделился
Sorry.
экраном.
Мгм,
Да.
мгм.
Okay, well, because 1 million is not small volume, and I would make you the calculation now how much if the standard rewards is approximately been 2%, it can be 1%, but let's say 2% of 1 million. I'll calculate like really quick now for you how much you should be
Okay.
receiving.
All right. So you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I see your screen. Go on. So your team should be earning just from the arbitrage daily about 20,000 if it's 2% daily coming from the arbitrage. I'm
Okay.
giving
So
roughly. And
okay. So
then
here's
you
okay.
should be making 3% from the 20,000. Let me correct calculate it. 3% of the 20,000, how much you should be making daily from it. You should
Okay.
be
You can
making
see my
600
screen.
bucks.
Oh
600
yeah, it's
bucks you should be making daily.
yeah, it's way lower than that. Okay, so here's the 8,000, almost 10,000 that we're getting ready to hit. But here's the partner. So it just you know, my partners are here, which will be a lot
Okay.
higher as soon as we start getting paid. But here's the network. You can see the partner accruals, you can see it, right? So you can see the data right here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I
So
see it.
that's working, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go to network, okay, so I have 1 million volume, right? And so far today I've made $62. But you can see the accruals are nothing's there, right? And then you can see the withdrawals I've been making per day. You know, here you can see it was 150, 65, 71, 28. You see they're small, right?
I see. I see they're small, and I need to figure it out like a really,
So I'm thinking that it's not completely done yet. Here
there is
with the
there is a lot of updates still going on. I know they're
right.
going to
That's what I
add,
figured.
like TRC20. There can be some glitches. They're going to add also the network tree, but it's not because of the network tree. Can you do something for me? On the network program, can you no, go to the cashback. There it is. Go to the cashback. I want to look something. No, actually, no, not the cashback. The rank. Can you press the rank? Yes, scroll down, and is it say active?
Platinum.
Your platinum. Okay.
Mhm.
There is one thing, I want to tell you that this 1 million, this 1 million volume depend how how deep
Yeah.
they are in your structure,
Yeah, most of it
You
is
know that.
most of it probably is below that level I'm at right now. So as long as I know it's working, then I can, move up rank and tell my people it is working now. So start working the business to move up ranks so we can capture the volume. All this time, we thought it wasn't working, so we haven't been working. And so now that I know it's
Wow,
working,
I wish
yeah.
you reach out to me, earlier so I could explain, or Dr. Amy. But I can tell you that I haven't heard any problem that it's not working. We have some couple leaders here also, like Noel, if you know him, also Professor Bong. I believe they also can confirm that the network program
The
is
network's
working. Guys,
correct.
can you
Because
comment on the
now we
chat,
can
guys?
go to work and start moving up rank. And because we made it to grand last time in 75 days, going
I
really
know,
slow, trying to figure it out. And the
I
other thing
know.
I can do is I can explain this part. I know how this works.
Okay, this is a new feature that they just added,
Mhm.
and
So
I
I know how
believe
it
it
works.
has.
Do you want me to explain it?
Do you know how it works?
Yes, because I do comp plans. I actually help companies with comp plans, and
Yes,
I
please go
yep.
on, because I'm still trying to learn.
Okay, so in the 2 by 33 matrix, you get spillover usually, right? And so like, and so we have people that in the first go around got millions of dollars of spillover, and they were getting cash backs because there's no qualifiers. So I knew they're gonna have problems, right? And so now they put qualifiers on here. So my structure is your volume. That's what you've done, right? And the spillover is your total volume. That's yours and spillover. And so since I haven't got any spillover, my structure and a volume structure are the same. It's 100% each. And then so I'm qualified with 20% of the total structure. So I don't have missing volume. Dr. Amy's, she has her structure is 65% of the 100%. So it's above the 20% required, because you have to have 20% of your total structure has to be from your volume, not spillover. So if someone got a lot of spillover, then they won't qualify for cashbacks, because it's mostly spillover that they had. So you have to have 20% of your total volume, and from your team only. So as long as that my structure volume at the top is over the 20% required amount of your total, then you're good. But if it's under the 20% of your total, then you can't get cash back. So my question is, if you can ask, is there's different cashbacks. Is that, you get a cashback at every rank. So if you don't have the 20%, does that mean you get zero cashbacks, or do you just get the smaller cashbacks you qualify for with your own volume? Um, and then once you have the 20%, then the spillover volume counts for all the cashbacks.
Wow. First of all, Dr. Gamet, really appreciate. Thank you for explaining this qualification, structure, volume, and this qualification information, because this is first time actually I learned, guys. Guys, do you appreciate Dr. Gamet just share with us what means this qualification? So now, guys, you all are informed. You all are, every one of you know, and you can share with your team later. So thank you, Dr. Gamet. So I would say
You're
like
welcome.
this, perfect explanation. I would say the cashback will be reserved until you qualify. Yes.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's amazing. So
And also,
again,
Dr. Gamet,
yep.
Professor Bong, which is the fastest grant in OneTrade, and we have other leaders like Amit from India. You just heard him earlier, and Vinod is here. Guys, you are confirming that you get your network revenue every day without any issues. That is working properly, because I haven't heard like me and the leaders that I talk every day. Like everyone is. Everything is working like perfectly, like smooth, and everyone is receiving what they earn.
Well, that's good. I'm really glad it's calculating correctly. So now I can test it out more and move up rank and tell my team to start putting more money in. So it's going to be exciting.
Amazing,
It's already
amazing.
exciting.
And
Yeah.
yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Gamet. I really like
Yes.
your input, also helping us to learn more about the qualification, table. And I'm looking forward to meet you and Dr. Amy and the team, your team in Montenegro. I'm actually very excited to meet you all, guys. And yeah, have a safe flight and see you soon.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, anyone? We see Cosby. Can you give him the mic? Guys, how do you like this, sessions, open, Q&A? Is it entertaining? Are you learning things? Or you can give me feedback if you would like to see it differently, you would like to see it more like a coaching. But I guess you guys, you all are leaders. You know how to get prospects. I don't have to coach you. You all are big, big and successful leaders. Okay, Michael Terry, or who is raising? Who is raising a hand? Michael Terry? The mic is yours.
Hey, how's it going, sir?
Hey, it's going good. Thank you.
Yes,
Where do you
yes.
come from?
I'm actually in Minnesota.
Lovely, lovely.
I'm in Minnesota. I'm actually glad to be a part. I always say that I appreciate y'all for, coming up with OneTrade and being community driven. That's going to give a lot of more trust and hope to the people that came from the different resource. I don't want to say its name, but y'all are reviving a lot of souls and hearts, out here. So I appreciate that. I got a lot of work to do because it's a lot of damage out here, but y'all got it. Y'all got it. But anyway, people was asking, will there be an app on the phone outside of, a link? And also, if someone starts with $100 and they recruit, how does that work? People were asking if they can add to the $100 to level up. Of course, they wanted to hear from y'all, but I mean, these are basic questions, but I got you. But they want to hear from you. Also, is the company based off of, if I say the word right, liquidity? Liquidity. You know how it's like based off of only deposits from the community, or is it a mix of the trading money and deposits from the community?
Okay, good question. So let me start with the last question. The company is doing like real arbitrage. From what I know, Evgeniy Levin and his team, they've been doing arbitrage for 8 years. And we have some leaders that are on board from the first day also with ArbCore, that they know Evgeniy Levin, and in person, and been and they knew that he was doing already in 2021 arbitrage. They had some experience with him. So they've been going through different growing pains. They made money, they lost money, and now with the new arbitrage formula, which we call inter-exchange arbitrage, they become quite, I would say quite successful. Unfortunately, if you've been following us for longer, you know about Arbcor.
Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, from day one till today, I wouldn't be here or otherwise. I trust Evgeniy Levin, and I know that these days the exchanges, especially sex exchanges, they can do whatever they want, and bigger portion, large portion of the funds is frozen. But hey, nobody is running away, nobody is giving up. Actually, that's motivate even more Evgeniy and the team to come back and show the people that we're not just talking about. We are really doing that. They're really doing the arbitrage. So 100% that you see the daily rewards and the network and the network program that's being paid, it's coming purely from the arbitrage. It's the heartbeat of OneTrade.
So the arbitrage, so I can definitely tell my people that it's not based off of it's like a susu situation, to where like if the funds is gone or nobody is depositing, that means there's no funds, even though depositing can help. But a lot of people was asking, is it a two-way street? Whereas, is trading important? Is trading real? Is the numbers that we see, on the database is real? Where we came from, the number was fake. The platform was fake.
I know.
Yeah. So everybody was asking like, what's being a susu situation? And right now, the way that the data board look, the way it's actually giving out real details, it's showing you what it's betting on, how the money is moving. So, you know, it's actually showing you real data. So everybody was just asking, like, is it a two-way street? Whereas, you know, are we getting money from, like, when we get paid out or the percentages or anything like that, is it actually coming from trading? You know, is the trading working? Is it, I mean, not working, but is it real? Is the money coming from the trading? And we already know that money is coming from the community's pockets, you know. So that was, yes. So I appreciate you on that.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Michael. So now
Back to
there's
that.
a lot of updates going as we speak, and soon people will be able, you know, to track all this, you know, through transaction ID on blockchain, would be able to check, you know, to see the pool that they are on which exchange, and you know, things like that. You know, they're it's coming soon. You know, these new features are coming because there is a lot of things. I would say in Arbcor we were checking, we were doing independent validation through ChatGPT with some of my key partners, top leaders, you know, and we were validating that the arbitrage, you know, was real. And also we had also technical overview with Evgeniy Levin, you know, the CEO, where he was showing even the exchanges, and he was showing the whole kitchen behind, from the arbitrage core, from the arbitrage bots, the security bots, and even which servers are they using. This team, why I also choose to work with them, because I haven't met more qualified, more professional team than them. Yeah, they're real professionals. They've been doing, you know, blockchain smart contracts. You know, I have the resume of Evgeniy Levin, what they've been doing. I can also forward who wants. And arbitrage more than 8 years, and they can literally they have figured out this kind of arbitrage. We call it inter-exchange arbitrage. Which simultaneously buys and sells on two different exchanges. And in Arbcor, it was really amazing. They were using 30 exchanges, and it was like people would see the magic. It was functioning like really well. And another thing that you and your partners can feel more confident, I can add, is that Arbcor has paid, like how you can find if it's real arbitrage, if the company really earns. Yeah, Arbcor has paid more profits than they have collected. You know, this is the thing that you should look always.
Like
If the company paid more than they have collected, that's your answer. Yeah, that will be your answer.
Gotcha.
And another thing, there is a lot of technical things about the arbitrage. Always, guys, I would recommend each one of you go inside the back office in the FAQ section. All these you know, questions and answers are, you know, prepared for you, you know, to be better
Where's that
educated.
again?
It's in your back office. You scroll down where it says account settings, FAQ. And,
Okay.
yeah, in the FAQ.
Also,
yeah.
arbitrage has been here in Manpower for years. Whereas, you know, it's like you shop on Amazon and you show a product on, say, eBay. And, you know, if they buy on eBay, then you'll buy it from Amazon and ship it out to them. So that's just in Manpower. Right now, y'all using it in AI. So very intelligent people that's behind the scenes that's using AI that's already been here for years. People been doing arbitrage in Manpower for years. Outside of that, the pool, right? So when it came down to the cash back, I had seen the first level at 5,000, minimum withdrawal 1,000. But you have to have like 2 people. Can you explain the pool? Like how does that work? How does that look?
The compensation plan. You're asking how this
Glad, this is Dr. Gamet.
Yes.
I just want to interrupt really quick. Michael, go ahead and talk to Dewan about those questions, because this is a leaders call. Those are compensation calls. We got a lot of questions for the leaders, so we can hold those questions for another call.
Okay.
Michael, yeah, this is more like a basic questions. Let's give more you know, a word to other leaders who wants, you know, to raise like a more let's say important questions, because these kind of questions you can reach out to me also like in Telegram, or raise them in the Telegram chat. That's why we have them. So, but it was really nice, you know, talking to you, and really appreciate. Okay.
Yes, sir.
God bless. So we have someone else raising hand. we're already going like for 1 hour. We can make it a little bit longer, guys, if you would, if there is more people having some important questions to raise. Let me go through the chat. Let me go first through the chat. Yes.
Yeah,
Go
I
on.
have a question. I'm sorry. I don't know, there was an issue with my phone or something. So yeah, I have a few questions about. Okay, so I don't know if this is a me problem or is this standard somehow, right? So my trading volume is showing a different amount versus my deposit volume. And I want to know when it creates the contract for the 200%. Is that standard? Because it's literally missing the amount that I originally deposited exactly, which was $105 when I activated my account. It's missing from my trading volume, but it's added as my deposit volume. So does that make sense, or is there an error there?
I guess the numbers are different. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, correct.
Does it show the correct number where in your deposits only, and in
Right.
your trading?
Correct. For my trading volume, for my for my deposit volume, it shows my full amount. But everywhere else, including my trading volume, my contracts, everything else, it only shows the lower number without my initial activation deposit. So it's everything except for that $100 and $105 that I put in there to activate my account. That somehow got separated from my trading volume, but it's part of my contract terms.
Okay.
Do I need to show my screen so that way you can see what I'm saying if I'm confusing you?
You know, can you better? It's a little bit more. It's a little bit confusing like this. Can you reach out to me on Telegram, or
Yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah,
have my
I'm
contact?
I'm right under Dr. Gamet and Dr. Amy. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to
Please,
get a hold of you directly. Yeah.
please, through Dr. Gamet and Dr. Amy, please. Okay.
Okay. I appreciate it. And then also I have one other question. Um there's a question when it comes to your I'm trying to think. When it comes to your volume with hold on a second. I don't know what happened.
It's okay. Take your time. Maybe I can look some question in the chat for now.
Lord, can I ask one question?
Okay, go on really quick.
Okay. One thing I wanted to suggest, it's not a question. You can talk to Evgeniy. If we are into arbitrage, real arbitrage, if anything is possible for a non-custodial wallet, that would be much more trustable, and 10x or 100x money will come in.
You mean smart contract?
Smart contract, but on non-custodial. So our dollars remain in our wallet, okay, which is a non-custodial wallet, and it gets traded. So is that possible? Because one or two things related to this, I have some information about it.
Okay.
It is practically, it is possible, but how can it be possible in our case in OneTrade? You can just talk to Evgeniy related to this.
Okay, I'll talk to him. I think we were discussing this question. He was telling me that they are planning to add decentralized, exchanges in the future.
Correct.
But with centralized exchanges, it's more like it works better for now, yeah, they're planning in the future, but for them it works better, you know, with centralized sex exchanges like they're doing right now. But it's a good question. Okay, I would definitely, you know,
yeah, but what happens is that people are sending money to the company, right? So they are a little bit worried that company is not going to run away, or company is giving 200%. How are they giving more than 2%? So a lot of questions are there from the downline. Okay. So if it is possible that we can, as a company, they can give just like a trust wallet or something like that, which is a totally non-custodian wallet, and people can keep their money in their USDT there, and automatically through API, it will connect to the servers and the trading will be done. So something.
Yeah, I mean, I heard you.
Yeah.
I heard you. This is a good suggestion. We've been discussing this about. I will ask definitely if they're planning. But for now, this is what we have. Okay, and people either you know, they accept it, they like it, or then they just you know, leave. So thank you for your time. Let's give some you know, word to the other leaders. Okay, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, who is raising hand? Professor Bong. Можешь сделать ко-хоста профессора Абанга? Он хочет добавить каких-то лидеров своих. Guys, are you maybe have more questions you want to? Alice, we love it. Thank you. The question about refrozing funds. Guys, we don't talk about refrozing funds here. This is a leadership call, guys. Or else next time we're not going to allow you to this call. Yes, Cosby, your mic is open.
Yes. Hi, thanks. Sorry about that. I was getting calls and text messages and everything else. Sorry about that.
It's okay, no
All
worries.
Right. So, okay. So now I can focus. Okay. So the question I have is, okay, so I started with ArbCore with Dr. Gammett and Dr. Amy. So I had a bunch of Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, everything else. So now when my funds get liquidated, right, and brought back to me from being frozen, how do I get the same, first of all, how do I get the same coins back? Do I get the same value in return because I'm not getting the Bitcoin and the other coins anymore? And then my other, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me answer. It will be recalculated, you know, to USDT, because that's how it's, you know, easier for the company. Once you press the button, you know, continue or finish, it will be recalculated, and you definitely have continue. Yeah, you're with us in OneTrade.
Correct.
Then you go to your back office in OneTrade, and on top right corner you'll see your account section. You press on your account section and you see OneTrade, and next to it RB. You press the RB and you see your you know, frozen code freeze, frozen funds, that it's already calculated all together that you had it. And please make sure that it should be the same. You know, they have, you know, the moment that you continue with OneTrade, they're calculating in that same moment how much Bitcoin, you know, how much Ethereum you have, and they convert it to USDT. So please make sure that it's the correct number, and let us know.
Okay, and then one other quick question about that. When it comes to ArbBoost and the funds that I had in Pro, do they get converted over too, or are you planning on adding those features back, and then those funds will be added back to where they were originally?
Well, that's a very good question. I believe they should be all converted together, should be all calculated. Can you check if the whole amount that you should have, you know, all your initial, you know, investment deposits, you know, are they the same?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so that's answer your question.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. God bless. God bless. Okay, guys, are we continuing? A few more questions, or you're tired already? We have someone. Guys, if you have some important question, you can raise your you can raise your hand. We're not going to answer newbie questions. Daniel Sopa, about the Antalya information, you go to your back office and you press where it says, the account section, top right corner where it says the account section on your app, and you scroll down and you see events next to Telegram channel, and you can read about the next event there. Some other questions? Guys, if you have some questions, it will be faster if you raise hands. I'm going through the chat. I see Christian, 1.5 million last week. The CEO says it will come to the back to the community. Yes, it will come. Will come back to the arbitrage. But also, I want to say, guys, I heard the Evgeniy Levin just mentioned on the last Zoom meeting we had with him, the last international Zoom meeting, that $400,000 being already refunded. All small contracts, let's say from 100 to 1,000. They've been closed. So, and he say, with this speed that we see right now, in the next 5-6 months, they'll be able to refund everyone else, which is great news, guys. Let's get. So far, I know that there is more than $10 million fresh deposits, and we have unfrozen 4 million extra more, which is really awesome. Please drop docs on chat. Okay, Sachin, Platinum. Okay, from Prabhu. Vlad, is there any other group, OneTrade group channel, where we can communicate as well? Yes, I have my personal, from the Arbcore times, I have my personal OneTrade leaders chat. I can share with you guys here, but it's very strictly, you have to follow the rules, okay? You don't break that rules. You don't ask newbie questions. Prabhu, I'll send you. How do I send you privately? Oh, okay. I send you this chat, okay? Here you are. I send you. Guys, any more questions? Raise your, yeah, the international, OneTrade international chat, guys. That's the official chat from the company. I use that as well. We have English there, we have Russian community there, and we have our German community there. Okay, events tab. Yes, thanks. Open the pools in the dashboard. When we open our OneTrade account appears. Okay, I'm sending you also. Okay, good. Guys, I think we're wrapping up. If there is no more questions, or guys, raise your hand or write down in the chat, or we're finishing. We're a little bit over 1 hour already. I hope you guys appreciate it. Next time, I'll try to share more interesting updates with you, and we can cover more interesting, interesting, exciting topics. The USDC should be added soon, okay? I've been talking about this topic with Evgeniy, that we need USDC for Europe. A lot of people are asking. Thank you for your time, Vlad. Okay, guys. Thank you for your time. You have a great day, evening, or night. God bless you and your families. And let's build a legacy together with OneTrade. I truly believe, yeah, we're doing it. So don't miss that weekly presentation, and we will try to make this leadership call more entertaining and exciting. So don't miss them, guys. Thank you for everyone who participated. And I see you next time, guys. Always, guys, reach out to me in the Telegram groups. Feel free to reach out to me. Okay. Have a good one.